We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. The Midsummer Classic between the American League All-Stars and the National League All-Stars. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special coverage of the Major League Baseball All-Star Game here on MLB Network. I'll be joined in the booth by Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, but before we turn to them, let's turn to the results of the fan voting for this year's All-Star starters. Final preparations being made on the field. We've got a fun night in store. It's the Major League Baseball All-Star Game on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 National League All-Stars.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two men named by their managers to get the ball here to begin this All-Star game. Zach Greinke, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
All right, so here's how the National League All-Stars line up on D. And the guy I want to focus on is second baseman DJ LeMahieu. I think what we need to take into consideration is his ability to play that position at 6'4", 6'5", with soft hands and the ability to turn a double play. We already know he's an offensive force.
At the plate, Jose Ramirez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
The pitch. Underway in our nation's capital as the first pitch is looked at for ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And now look out as that runs in and gets him, and a very interesting start to this one.
Well, there's no strategic reason to hit the leadoff man that I can think of, so now he's aboard with no outs to start the game, and that's not how you want to get your outing underway on the mound.
Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Greinke over to first. Runner back safely. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. And that misses, ball one.
Wow, third pitch of the game. That looked like a pretty good pitch. If that's called a ball, it could be a rough night for the pitchers tonight.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
2-0 now. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the walk.
3-0 pitch is looked at for the first strike. Ramirez on at first, nobody out. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Batting third from the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim.
Coming to the plate now, Mike Trout. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's set. Here it comes. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. First and second here with nobody out. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. LeMahieu's got it, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, this is going to be a fun lineup for me to watch. I get fired up watching these guys because they all have a plan. It works for them. They follow the scouting reports. They grind it out in the video room. I'm interested to see what they've come up with.
Here's J.D. Martinez. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
I understand wanting to be aggressive, but I also understand that you can occasionally be foolish. That's a foolish swing right there. This guy's been struggling to find the zone, and you might have just bailed him out.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Second and third here, 1 man out. And that misses 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now, 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2 in the air out to right. Votto onto the grass, but he won't get there. It falls in. But this is well up the line, and he's safe at home plate.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He grounds it sharply to third. To second for 1. On to Votto, a double play, and that ends the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Jake Junis, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, that's what this guy, you'll find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game, controls the strike zone, and more importantly, he knows how to get deep into the 6th, 7th, and 8th inning. Solid pitcher, and he'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
All right, let's check out the American League All-Stars on defense. And known as one of the best framing catchers in the game, Jonathan LaCroix can beat you multiple fashions. Not only can he do it from a defensive standpoint, catching and throwing to second base, but he can also move the ball on the offensive side.
So coming to the plate, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. One and two to DJ LeMahieu. Liner towards second, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Batting second from the Colorado Rockies.
At the plate, Charlie Blackmon, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one. Comes set, and the 0-1. Missed with a slider.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
LeMahieu gets his lead at first, nobody out. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A two-run blast to straightaway right field, and the National League has taken a 2-1 lead.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was a bad call in the rearview mirror. I think he was still fuming and didn't get the pitch where he wanted it. The result? A reason to be even more mad.
Stepping into the box, Bryce Harper.
From the Washington Nationals, right fielder, Bryce Harper.
First pitch of the at-bat. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Harper is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Bounce it to the left side. Ramirez is up with it. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, He focused on the fact that they have a pass the baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Nolan Arenado. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
And that misses for ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
One out, nobody on. A ball and a strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Fouled away. Still only one out in the inning. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
He spoils another one, and will do it again. The next 3-2. Popped up. Davis is in his tracks now. And there's the second out of the inning.
Batting fifth from the LA Dodgers.
Here's Corey Seager looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. First pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Bases are empty here with two men out. Into the corner and slicing foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. Now batting, Jonathan Schoop. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Second baseman, Jonathan Schoop.
Here's the pitch. In there for strike one.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
And it's 0-2 to Schoop.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in an 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there.
Chris Davis.
Digging in, Chris Davis. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball. The 0-1 on its way. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
All right, so here's how the National League All-Stars line up on D. And let's focus on the captain of the defense, Yadier Molina. Future Hall of Famer, ability to control a pitching staff and shut down the opposition's running game.
Stepping in, Nomar Mazara will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's a strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Blackmon will put this one away, and that's out number 2. In is the catcher Jonathan Lucroy. Career line against Greinke. He's 8 of 14. He also has 1 home run. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. Scope leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Now the 2-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Set to deal on 2-2. Fly ball out to right field. LeMahieu ranging into the outfield. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. So it's no runs on no hits. 1 error and a runner left stranded. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the National League 2 and the American League 1. In is Joey Votto now. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
First baseman, Joey Votto.
Here's the first pitch to him. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. The 2-1 on its way. High in the air out to center field. Scope shading to his right. And that's the first out of the inning.
All right, let's check out the American League All-Stars on defense. And let's take a look at Jonathan Scope. Another one of the versatile new regime ball players. Ability to play second base, turn to double play at 6'2", 200+ pounds, and move over to third base with a rocket arm.
Next will be the designated hitter, Paul Goldschmidt. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
Bases are empty, one man out. Count even now at 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. There's a fastball that misses. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
There's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
OZUNA.
Striding in, MARCELL OZUNA. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He's set and the pitch. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss. And there's ball 1. Two and 1. The 2-1 home. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Waiting on deck, there's Yadi Molina. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Right side, hit hard. And that's through for a hit.
I think the whole ballpark knew he was going to go with the sinker right there to induce the double play. The only problem is that you can't guarantee it's going to be hit right in front of his infielders. Tough luck.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. First and second now, 1 man out. Now the double steal is on here. Popped him up. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the runner is in from second.
You know, that's a nice knock right there, but I want to take a look at the base runner. He got a nice secondary lead. He read that it was a soft liner and it was going to fall, and he's able to steal his teammate an RBI.
Boy, amen about that, D-Row. One of the things I think in base running is all about instincts, and that was a terrific read. He took a chance right off the bat that that ball was going to break in and fall in, and a good job, and he picks up an RBI for his teammate.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Now the 1-1 pitch. There's a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The pitch is piling up, 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Three-2 pitch. Grounded to short. Right to him. There's one. On to Davis at first. It's a double play, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The NL leads it 3-1.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the National League, number 22, Clayton Kershaw.
Jose Ramirez will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
No balls and a strike to count. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Strike 2 as he swings and misses at a ball in the dirt.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Up next for the American League.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. He drew a base on balls his first time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Changeup in for a strike. Behind 0-2 now. And the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. LeMahieu gets to it. Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, 2 away.
Number 27.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Set to deliver the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the American League. Score holds. It's 3-1.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the American League, number 34, Kevin Johnson.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. And there's one down now.
Right fielder number 34, Bryce Harper.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. First pitch of the at-bat. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. A ball and a strike. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Very weakly on the ground. That ball's foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. The 1-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. TREY has it. Makes the throw to first. 2 down. Riding in once again, Nolan Arenado. He topped out in his first trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and 1 strike. And a big pass at a slider that gets past him. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Throws it on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the National Leaguers, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the National League, number 34, Noah Syndergaard.
Digging in for his second at-bat, J.D. Martinez. Career numbers versus Syndergaard. He's 2 for 3.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, TREY Mancini, as he would look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field, and the American Leaguers have cut the score to 3-2 now.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Here's Jonathan Schoop now. As he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. Turning for second now is Schoop. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for him.
Here's Chris Davis now. Here's a fastball chopped fouled at the plate. It's strike one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Career numbers versus Syndergaard. He's 1 for 2. A ball and 2 strikes now. Schoop leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
The right fielder, number 30, Nomar.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First delivery to him on the way. High and deep to left center field. Blackmon going back. Still going back. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. So it's a 2-run homer for Nomar Mazara as they take the lead 4-3.
Well, that's one way of taking control of a game. Second dinger of the inning. They've got the lead, and now everyone wants to get a bat and take some cuts.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. And first pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Now the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
In tight as this pitch misses, and it's a 4-pitch walk.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Jose Ramirez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. And a fastball just a bit high.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The AL out in front here, 4-3.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the American League, number 37, Dylan Bundy.
Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac as the 2016 National League Rookie of the Year, Corey Seager, settles in to start things out. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one right down Main Street. Right over the middle, knee high.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
That's a ball.
And a fastball just a bit up.
2 strikes.
Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Popped him up. Ramirez is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. Runs coming fast and furious here. 4-3 our score as we play the 4th. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. One and 2 now. sliced hard on the ground. Ramirez is there on the first, and Votto's gone for out number 2.
Now batting, designated hitter, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. His past history with Dylan Bundy, he's 1 for 2. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 3 runs, 4 hits, and 1 miscue on the line score for the NL. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this is off the fence now, out near the Washington bullpen. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Here's MARCELL OZUNA, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-0. This is line to left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. To second now, but he's safe as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. The last 2 batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from you.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. 0-1 the count to Molina. In the dirt. Throw goes to third. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
OZUNA at third with 2 away. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Yep, 1 and 2.
The 1-2. Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
And he got him, minimizing the damage at just a run. The inning is over. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We played 4, and we are tied 4-4.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the National League, number 48, Jacob DeGrom.
Digging in to try it again, Francisco Lindor. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Lindor.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Two 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
The 3-0. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Digging in once again, Mike Trout. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch on its way. Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0. Fifth inning here of a tie ball game, 4-4. Now it's 2-0. And 0 now. J.D. Martinez will be next. He's set. Here's the 3-0. 3-0 fastball's in for a strike. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. The second for 1. And the return throw is wide and not in time as it pulled him off the bag, and they'll settle for just the 1. Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game. And boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. Here's J.D. Martinez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And they got him. Boy, Molina put that one right where it needed to be.
Boy, he had a really sizable lead that time, but it didn't seem to matter. The defense was ready for it, and they cut him down trying to swipe second base. That was a nice, quick release from the catcher.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Way in front of that fastball. Three and 2 now. TREY Mancini would be next. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him. AL down quietly to the bottom of the 5th, halfway home, all even at 4.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the American League, number 32, Michael Coleman.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, coming into this one against Michael Fulmer. He's 1 for 2.
Second baseman, DJ
First offering on its way. Here's a high fastball that's fouled off to the right of the catcher here for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Back goes Martinez, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And the senior circuit has a man in scoring position. They've got a leadoff double.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in a game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And a neck-high fastball that time. Now the 2-1 is in there for the second strike.
I had to count 2-2.
The 2-2. Swinging a soft liner. LeMahieu rounds the corner and is headed home. The tag, and he's safe. They've taken the lead.
With that base hit right there, D-Row, that's his third RBI of the game. More importantly, his team's now ahead.
Yeah, these are the special ones. He's had a great approach all day. He's battled his tail off, and he's given his team single-handedly, almost given his team a chance to win this one.
And now Bryce Harper, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1 pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Blackmon aboard here at first with nobody out. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Hit hard on the ground to short. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Here's Nolan Arenado, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Coming into this one against Michael Fulmer, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. Now both runners are breaking. A good pitch there on 0-1 as this is hit foul over to the right side. Strike 2 now. The 0-2 delivery. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over him.
Here's Corey Seager. Check to swing there and pops this one up. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. Ready for another chance? Joey Votto. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. From the belt, kicks and deals. Behind 0-2 now. Oh, 2 count. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss by Votto, and he'll head back to the dugout as out number 2.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Paul Goldschmidt. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. The 0-2 pitch. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. 5 innings complete. It's the National League 6 and the American League 4. Yu Darvish takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 11, Yu Darvish.
Ready once again, Trey Mancini. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on swivel.
Count now, a ball and a strike. A 1-1. Misses, ball 2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Line drive to left. OZUNA has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Into the box now, Jonathan Scope. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. High in the air out to center field. Blackmon is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Davis. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch on its way. Tough slider down low for a strike. And that slider's almost in the dirt. And he goes the other way with it, high and deep down the left field line. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Standing in now, Nomar Mazara, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
The 0-1 pitch. Called strike over the outside part of the plate.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Here it comes on 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Nate Carnes enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 55, Nate Carnes.
Digging in and looking for more, MARCELL OZUNA. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First delivery to him on the way. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there.
Ball 2.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
2 balls, no strikes.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. The 3-0 is in there for strike one. The 3-2 pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Striding in once again, Yadier Molina head-to-head against Nate Carnes. He's 1 for 4.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out on ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice swing.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he rips it on the ground to second. A bare hand for 1. On to Davis at first. It's a double play, and the side is retired. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on MLB Network. Back here on MLB Network. National Leaguers leading this one as we get ready for the 7th. But first, let's have a look at our game summary for the first 6 innings.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the National League, number 71, Wade Davis.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. It was a walk in his last trip.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Here's the first pitch to him. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Fouled off. Once again, a 3-2. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
Eduardo Nunez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 10, Eduardo Nunez.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. And in the past against Wade Davis, he's just 1 for 6. Lucroy on at first, nobody out. High in the air into shallow left center. OZUNA is under it. He's got it 1 away. Alex Bregman will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Four runs, 5 hits. No errors thus far for the American League. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The runner on first with 2 away. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. 2-2 pitch just missed.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Your attention, please.
So the call's gone out for the right-hander Mark Melancon as he'll take over on the mound.
Mark Melancon.
Nelson Cruz will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. And here is strike 1 called to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. His career numbers against Melanson. He's 2 for 3. He's taken him deep once. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 2 down, runners at first and second. Hit back up the middle. Oh, he gets a glove on it, knocks it down.
Boy, you know, D-Roll, every pitcher loves that. Shortstop does a great job just to knock that ball down, to keep it from the outfield, to keep that runner from advancing all the way to home.
Yeah, and as a former middle infielder, Dan, we love this stuff. This is what gets you jacked up, trying to save runs for your pitcher, give you another chance to execute and get us out of this inning.
And that's by him. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. OZUNA giving chase. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. So they load the bases on just 1 hit, but 3 men are left stranded. It's stretch time here in our nation's capital. The NL's on top, 6-4. Eduardo Nunez is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third down.
Now playing third base, number 10.
Alex Bregman will stay in the ballgame as a new shortstop.
Now at shortstop, number 2. Alex Bregman.
Adam Jones will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. Nelson Cruz will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now pitching for the American League, number 54, Aroldis Chapman.
Adam Frazier is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Right fielder number 34.
Chris Taylor will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Chris Taylor.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. high in the air out towards shallow right.
Mazar is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Cesar Hernandez will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Cesar Hernandez.
Fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. The set and the 1-0 pitch finds the zone. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Chapman's ready. Here's the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Two out, nobody on. Skied into very shallow right. Scope moving to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the National League 6 and the American League 4. Adam Frazier will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing center field, number 26.
Chris Taylor will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Number 3, Chris Taylor.
Cesar Hernandez is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now. Felipe Rivero has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Felipe Rivero.
Brian Dozier is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. The 1-0 goes back up the middle and into center field, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Jose Abreu will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
79, Jose Abreu.
Missed with a slider.
Ball 1, no strike.
A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu. The 1-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball. High in the air out to center field. Frazier sprinting after it, and that's the first out of the inning. Mookie Betts will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with the runner at first and one gone in the inning.
Mookie Betts.
And a fastball just a bit high. The 1-0 delivery. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Votto over to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Now at the plate, Jonathan Lucroy. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
First pitch on its way. Now this is popped up, but Molina should have room behind the plate. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the National League 6 and the American League 4. Brian Dozier will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base, number 2, Brian Dozier.
Jose Abreu will stay in the ballgame as he'll take over at first base. Mookie Betts will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Roberto Ozuna is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Justin Turner is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. And he lays off there, 1-0. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 2-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Turner in front at 3 balls and a strike.
Now this is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
The 3-1 pitch is in there for a full count now, 3-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Chase Headley will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Headley.
Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Turner gets his lead at first, nobody out. ready on 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him with the slurve there. 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 23.
Here's Marcell OZUNA. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard on the ground toward short. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We've played 8 full. It's the National League 6 and the American League 4. Justin Turner will stay in the ball game as the new shortstop.
Now playing shortstop, number 10.
Chase Headley will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Number 12, Chase Headley.
Kenley Jansen takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Christian Arroyo is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench, ready to lead it off in the 9th. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter, number 2, shortstop,
Manny Machado will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Manny Machado.
Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point, and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Nelson Cruz. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. from the stretch. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one.
Kenley Jansen is one of the best in the business, and he knows how to pitch out of jams. He's in one right now, and I wouldn't bet against him.
And a whiff at a good slider that time. Machado at second. Jones is over at first with one away. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Ready for another chance? Mike Zunino. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And that one just missed outside.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
And this is right past Molina and back to the screen. So now 2 men in scoring position. The 2-0 on the way. He swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your ace swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And oh, pretty nonchalant that time by Molina as that pitch gets away. And he is out at the plate, trying to get a little too greedy when he didn't need to be, and this ball game is over.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The National League used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Jacob deGrom is the winning pitcher of record. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and the entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
The final line score of our ball game tonight for the victorious National League All-Stars: 6 runs, 11 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. The National League